Welcome back. Debuting back in 2003, Peace Talks Radio is heard every week on a network of 85 stations in 25 states. It's also heard on multiple podcast platforms. And now on top of that, it has won 2 University of New Mexico Peace Prizes. And the mission right here is learning how to make peace and reduce conflict in all kinds of scenarios in our daily lives and in our society. We are joined this morning by Peace Talks Radio co-founder, the one and only Paul Ingalls, finding out more about this long-standing radio show that has been on the air for 2 decades and beyond. Paul Ingalls, it is great to have you with us.
Oh, it's great to see you again.
Absolutely. So we go back a ways, give or take 20-some years in radio. But Paul, I mean, this is incredible because it's homegrown. It's something that is not only just providing a foundation for important talks, but an increasing platform that's growing. How did you imagine it was going to grow to this 20 years ago?
Well, no, 20 years ago, the inspiration was 9/11, 2001. My wife at the time, Suzanne Kreider, and I were as troubled as everybody else was about what was going on. And I was working at KUNM, probably with you walking around the studios too. And we decided we'd try to make a radio show about peacemaking because we knew we were in for conflict for, well, it turned out to be 20 years and still continuing today. So we wanted to preserve a little bit of media real estate for talking about peacemaking, often on an individual level, because I think it was a matter of empowering people to not be hopeless about the chaos in the world, but to know that they could do something every day to handle the conflict in their own lives, and maybe that would push out.
Yeah. As a conversation starter, Paul, how important has it been for topics such as, you know, the crimes against the Asian community and so on and so forth?
Well, we try to pick scenarios that are smaller spaces of conflict in our world. We did an episode on the hate crimes against the Asian community, but did it from a standpoint of trying to talk with Asians about their experience and how they live in the world today, because it's all about trying to know each other better. And the whole process of the program is to try to focus on these scenarios that we come up with in daily life. Every day we're going to run into conflict. We know it throughout the course of the day. And so we kind of pick a scenario that is very common, whether it's an internal conflict or conflict we might have with each other or our families or our kids or at the workplace. And we really focus in on that and try to provide listeners with a toolkit about how to handle it better.
Yeah, and incredible. And again, some impressive stats right there, 85 stations in 25 states.
Yeah.
Where does it grow from here, Paul?
Well, it's not going to grow if we don't get more support, frankly. I mean, we are a nonprofit, and I don't think a lot of people that listen on those 85 stations recognize that we're only there because of people. It's the public radio model that people donate. And so we only raise about $30,000 a year, which, as you know, is even less than one full-time employee. So most of our people are working on small contracts for modest pay. So we honestly need more people to donate. You can go to our website, peacetalksradio.com, sample the programs, listen to a few, and if you think it's worth supporting, then there's a donate button there. We have about 100 donors that have been supporting us over the years, and that's not a lot when you think about it. But we also have some friends of mine who've just been a lot more generous. And I just have to say, if anybody knows Bill or Melinda Gates, Jeff Bezos, Mackenzie Scott, any of these people that could just make a very small donation from their riches, it would help us go into the future and keep us moving. 20 years is great, 25 would be better, but we do need funds to keep going. So peacetalksradio.com is the place to go.
And the best part about it, again, like you say, talking about conflict resolution, it's something that we encounter day in and day out. I mean, you cannot avoid it. But when you do go back to past episodes, I mean, there's inevitably over the course of 20 years, something that addresses something that somebody's had to encounter at one point or another.
Exactly, right. And we do handle some of the hot topics and the more difficult issues, but we try to do them in a neutral, nonpartisan, non-political way that moves towards solutions that we can all agree on. But it's important, for us to cover all of the possible conflicts in our society today. But we really like to focus on those individual ones because we all need to take more responsibility to say, I can do something today that will ease the conflict in my own life or between someone who's important to me.
Any challenges in that 20-year time span? What have you seen from start to where you are now?
Well, the challenges are just to continue the process with the limited funds. I mean, that's honestly the truth. But it's no challenge to come up with ideas, for programs. And there are 265 of them in our archive at the website, peacetalksradio.com. You can hear one every month on KUNM, and I have to shout out KUNM for allowing us back in 2003, that half hour last Friday of each month, to be able to broadcast one of our programs. And there's one this Friday that's 8 o'clock on KUNM. So just to keep the ball moving, keep our spirits up, not get disappointed in the chaos in the world, but just keep coming back to that space where we can do something each and every day.
Making a difference, and all starting local. Paul, where can we find a website with everything?
Well, it is peacetalksradio.com. 265 episodes are there. You can find them all. You can listen to them all. You can share transcripts. And more importantly, if you like what you hear, donate $10, $20, $100, whatever. Just like public radio keeps moving, we need that independent support too.
There you go. And starting a very valuable communication along the way. Paul Ingles, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Great to see you, David.
You
Thanks
as well.
so much.
Now, for a full recap of the entire interview, we will have it on our website. That's always on krqe.com.